Hey everyone, Techni here with one awesome product today. I absolutely love this product. Even back in days when I reviewed the original version right there, I loved the heck out of it. I still love it, but they did a couple of changes, a couple updates here with this one, and gosh, it just brought it back to me and I can't get it out of my hands. I absolutely love it. And just spoiler, I recommend this product to everybody. It is that stinking good. Like, why even watch the rest of the video anymore, Techni? You know what I mean? You just told us it's a great product, but no, seriously, you have to check this mouse out right here. And the mouse we have is the BenQ Zowie EC2. I see all these other YouTubers using plants in their shots and everything and getting these cool angles. That's all I wanted to do here. Oh, Marcy, look at this. Maybe, am I supposed to be using fake plants? I don't know, I got a real plant here. Oh dear, is my new mouse dirty? Oh, son of a gun. Maybe I should stick to fake plants. Doggy. All right, so what did you guys think about those close-ups right there? I mean, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. And I know all yous out there, you're like, well, Techni, you're just saying this, man, because it's red and white. But that is not the only reason. Again, the older one, I reviewed the black one, which, of course, I love black as well, you know what I mean? But the shape and just the feel of this mouse is hands down perfection. Now, talking those perfect dimensions, it's 61 millimeters on the front by the fingers, 61 millimeters right in the middle, and then it flares out to 64 millimeters right on the back, giving that little swoop out right in the back right here to set your palm on. Really, really cozy. As far as length, you got 120 millimeters long, 33 millimeters right up here on the fingertips here, and then 40 millimeters right at the hump. And to top it all off with those dimensions right there, it's coming in at 90 grams. And that is just the perfect weight right there. At least for me, that is the absolute sweet spot, and I just love it. It's not too light, not too heavy, just perfect. You also have very mild finger grooves right in the front right there. Nothing drastic by any means. Again, just perfect. You just hold your fingers in there perfect without really straining them on one side or the other. Now I'm making this thing sound just absolutely perfect, right? Which again, it's pretty much right there, you know, but there is one thing I really don't like about the mouse. It's not a deal breaker. It doesn't make me not like it anymore by any means, but the same issue with the older one. I kind of was really hoping that they updated it with this new rollout here. And that is the side buttons on this mouse right here. There's a lot of travel and they're just very smushy. You know what? Let me give you the sound test of the mouse real quick. And then at the end of the sound test, I'll bring you in really close and show you those side buttons there. All right, so what did you guys think about the sound test right there? Again, nice and crispy. Yeah, that scroll wheel is still quite loud, you know what I mean? But honestly, when I've been using it, compared to some other mice I've been using, I use my middle button quite a bit for like, say a melee, not really a melee, maybe like a grenade toss or something like that, you know what I mean? But it's really nice. Some of the other mice I've been using, whenever I press it, I'll accidentally slide forward on it. What I noticed using the Zowie right here is it really locks in place right there. It never get any accidental slips or anything. So I think that's where those really pronounced clicks really come into play right there. But anyways, back to those side buttons right there. They are very mushy, as you saw in the camera right there, you know? And again, how they kind of go into the frame. And I feel my thumb touching the frame and I got some more travel within there. That is just a stinker. I really, really wish they would update those, kind of like to the side buttons of the S1. Wow, put those S1 side buttons on this mouse right here, I'm done. I would be done. This would be the best mouse, no questions asked. 100%. If we had the S1 buttons, exact, the shape, the size, the click, the position on this mouse, holy smokes, this thing would be absolutely the best. But now catch me there. I'm not saying that these side buttons are a deal breaker by any means, like I stated earlier, you know what I mean? I can deal with them. But a couple of my games I've really been playing lately have been Call of Duty Modern Warfare and then some Fortnite. Golly, I've been sucked into those two games like incredibly, you know what I mean? And this mouse, I just can't use on Fortnite. I can't because I use my side buttons as, I guess, interact where I pick up all of my, and I loot and everything as far as my E button, you know what I mean? So I'm smashing it constantly, you know what I mean? And it just starts feeling very weird and it slows me down a little bit because I'm trying to, usually when I press, when a game like Fortnite with them real quick going around, I press it until it stops rather than just that click right there, you know what I mean? That's just my personal preference. That's how I play. So again, it threw me off. I'm sitting here taking longer, pressing this button all the way in rather than bam, a precise click, if that makes any sense. So again, as far as Fortnite, no, I couldn't use this game, but going to Call of Duty and just about any other game, man, what a gem. All right, so now as far as the underside of the mouse right here, and this is one of the updates they did. As you see, we have these two big feet right over here. On the older EC2B, they had four, you know what, here, let's do this. EC2B right here, right? You see those 4 feet right there? And then here's a new one, and they have those 2 big feet right there. So is that a pro or a con or a benefit? You know what I mean? Let me tell you what. When I use the EC2B with the 4 feet right there, I feel like it slides a lot quicker. But it's uneven sliding, you know what I mean? I feel it on each corner, if that really makes any sense. You know, it's so minor. It's not like this, oh, wow, man, it's sliding to the left front up here, you know what I mean? But you do feel it. Now, when you get over here to the new one with the big feet right here, it's more precise. You kind of feel it really catching right there, which is pretty dang good for, like, again, playing my Call of Duty, Destiny 2 and stuff like that. But I don't feel like it slides as quick. As you can see right here, I mean, it's got a little bit more drag, a little bit more catch. Is that because this one's broken in over here? I don't think so. You know what I mean? Because I have some other Zowie mice, the S1 or whatever, that has these feet on the bottom right there, and it slides really smooth, but again, it catches a little bit more. Now underneath, it's also using the 3360 sensor right here, and you have your DPI button, which is preset in there. There's no software for this mouse or anything. You have 4 sensitivities already in it, which is 400, 800, 1600, and 3200. And whenever you change it, it changes color with that as well. And then you can also adjust your polling rate right over there. Now, speaking of one other difference right here, and I'm not sure if they changed this by any means. I mean, it really looks like it does, but I couldn't find anything anywhere that stated they did. And I'm not sure if because the EC2B is broken in, and this one I've only been using about for a week right now, you know, but the cable just, it honestly looks a bit thicker on the EC2 right here compared to the EC2B. And honestly feels a bit firmer too. So I can get back here, and again, it's not drastic by any means, but it does feel bigger. But I'm not too sure where I can put that. Is it like something they changed within it, or is it just because this one's broken in? But again, even just looking at it, not just feeling it, the EC2, it feels like the cable is quite thicker. Now, one thing, while we're on the topic of that cable and everything, one thing I really don't like that they did here is they made this cable gray. I don't know if you guys can really tell in the camera, but that's kind of a stinker. I wish it was white, or heck, even black. Like the gray just kind of throws off the vibe right here. You know, you got that black accent on the bottom where you see that line, and then the white and red, and then bam, the gray right there. So again, that's just me being picky, but I don't like how it's that gray. So now kind of summing up the differences of the two mice right there, the EC2B and then the EC2 right here. Number one, obviously the color, right? Red and white, and then you got the black right over here. The two biggest differences are probably the bottom, the feet, how you got the big ones here, and then you got the 4 corners right there. The other thing, again, kind of going back to that color, same finish. They both got the really nice, soft, grippy, matte finish. But the black one just, man, that thing, if you got some sweaty hands or anything, this thing attracts some fingerprints and just some sweaty paws. I mean, it is just, wow, it looks gross after a while. And you really don't see it on the red one. But in all reality, they're pretty much the exact same mice. I mean, me personally, I'm going to jump all over the red and white one, you know what I mean? But that doesn't mean I don't like the black one by any means, you know? They're gorgeous. As far as the feet, which one would I recommend? It's up to you. Again, I say this one feels a little bit quicker. This one feels a little bit more precise. You know what I mean? I'm more the precise kind of player, so I like the bigger feet right here, you know? Maybe throw some hyperglides on it and you get the combo of both, you know? But again, they're the same thing. So all in all, as you can tell throughout this video, I honestly love this mouse. It's got a permanent spot on my desk. The black one had a permanent spot on my desk. I just love the mouse in general. No, not just because it's red. That makes it 10 times better, I'll tell you that, to be honest with you, you know what I mean? But the mouse itself, that $70 price, like I stated in the other review, it's a heavy price tag for, I don't know if you want to call it bland, right? There's no RGB, there's no crazy designs on it, but it is the perfect shape. Again, save up your 70 bucks. If you're looking at a $50 mouse or something here and there, save up that 70 bucks and get one of these mice right here. It does come in a bigger shape as well, the EC1, and I do have the EC1B, which we'll be doing a review on soon. And let me tell you what, that thing is gigantic. It's nice, but it is huge. So definitely stick with the EC2 right here. I got medium to large hands, and again, it just fits perfect. And again, even at that $70 price range, as heavy as it sounds, I mean, I paid for this myself. No one sent this to me. I paid for actually all of my Zowie mice, you know what I mean? And I highly, highly recommend them, especially this EC2 right here. But hey, let me know down in the comments what you think about this Butte right here, or if you use the EC2 and what you think about it. I'm really curious, because again, this is very close to my favorite mouse. But hey, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this one. I highly appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. Hey, I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.